Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codename Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. And the SCP we will be reviewing today is SCP-4948, Object Class, Memetic, Containment Class, Neutralized. Special Containment Procedures. Defunct. Civilians affected by SCP-4948 are to be brought to testing chamber number 127 at adjunct site 4948. The door to chamber number 127 is to be left slightly ajar for 2 minutes before verification of remediation and return to populace. Description: SCP-4948 is the phenomenon of sudden and irrational paranoia of closing doors. It is unknown how SCP-4948 is developed. It is heavily suspected that proximity to those affected by the SCP is a factor. SCP-4948 begins with slight unexplained dread at the sight of doors closing. Eventually, this becomes full terror and the feeling of need to escape the room if possible. If unable to leave a room with a closing or ajar door, affected personnel will report increased darkness in the room and more jagged and aggressive geometry. After approximately 2 minutes, the subject will calm and SCP-4948 will cease to affect them. History: SCP-4948 was first noted after it had begun to affect citizens of the town of Nightford, Minnesota, a small forest hamlet that was investigated after a disappearance of a local family. It was found that all doors within the home of the family had been removed. No traces of the family in question were found. A local hotel was converted into adjunct site 4948 to treat the populace and Foundation personnel that began exhibiting symptoms of SCP-4948. During treatment, most subjects would hide themselves in the corner of the testing chamber until cessation of SCP-4948's effects. During this period of time, recording instruments picked up barely audible whispers along with whimpering from the subjects. From August 31st to September 20th, 2018, over 300 personnel were treated, with all treatments deemed successful. As such, SCP-4948 has been declared neutralized. Of note is the final neutralization of SCP-4948 in the case of Dr. Warner. This neutralization lasted 5 minutes instead of 2, and was ended with Dr. Warner approaching the door and getting onto his knees and begging the door to not take it away from him. This was followed by a 2-hour period of unconsciousness, after which Dr. Warner reported of being cured. Personnel at adjunct site 4948 have reported that testing chamber number 127 has smelled of rotting meat. This was found due to multiple doors made up of organic materials that have appeared within the chamber. Attempts to remove these doors from the chamber have failed. This chamber has since been filled with concrete. And that is it. Bit concerning, that end part, but neutralized is neutralized, as they say. Thank you all so much for listening or watching. My name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I'll see you next week with another document review. Bye.